Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a walkthrough of the way I organize my Happy Planner supplies upon request. So originally I'm going to move my tripod here, but I have my Happy Planner supplies over there on that gold shelf to the left of my curtains. And that's where I have them, but right now I took them down and I placed them here so I can go through them with everyone. So this is where I plan. I even have a Happy Planner sign there. Okay, but anyway, and this is where I have more Happy Planner items. But really, I keep all my refills on that shelf over there, and I'm going to go ahead and go through these and show you exactly how I have them. So I think I might need to zoom in. Let's see. Hopefully that will be good. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start off with my mini supplies. And before I do that, I want to mention I do use a big Happy Planner. I don't use a mini or classic. However, I do buy mini and classic supplies because I can still use them in my big. So for example, I have these half sheets. So this is one of my storage, my refills. And I have them in here, and then whenever I have a need for just a small half sheet instead of a big or a classic sized, I'll go to my mini half sheets, and then I can always insert them here in my big planner. So sometimes I just don't need a whole lot of space. For example, this particular weekly half sheet is available also in classic. But sometimes I just need a little bit of space. Say I'm tracking my weight, then I'll just need a little bit of space to write, you know, my weight each day, for example, instead of using a classic size. So it just depends. But I do have supplies from all three sizes because you never know what size you're gonna need. So, so this is the way I store my Happy Planner half sheets. And they're all in here together because this is all the half sheets that I have, so they're all in one book. And then I have these mini full sheets, which are, I have grid style, and then I have it separated by a divider, and then I have some lined, which I could probably use some more, and then some very small grid paper, sorry, excuse me. So I have that stored in there, and then I also have another mini with, actually this doesn't go here, it goes in the other one, I have to switch it, but I have this, and these are Post-it notes. So you never know, when I need a Post-it note in my spread, I'll just grab it because I know it's mini size. So I just have these refills in here, they're all the same. Okay, so that's how I store my mini sized supplies. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the classic sized supplies as well. Now, a lot of these covers are, I made them myself, and then you'll see some Happy Planner original covers also. So here's where I keep my classic sized half sheets that are folded. So all the supplies in here, if I ever need one, even to pop into my big, I will take one from here and pop it in here and use it. Okay, so that I have for classic. And then another classic, I had made this for my grocery list, this cover, but I didn't end up using it as that. So in here I have all colored half sheets because I have so many classic size half sheets, and because there are so many offered by Happy Planner and I want them all, I have them categorized this way. So these are all different colors. So if my theme for the week is purple, then I'll use this one, and so on and so forth. So I have all my colored half sheets in this binder, okay? And then I have, what do I have in here? So in here, more classic half sheets, and these are all white with a white backing. They're colored, but they're mostly white. Okay, so I have those in there. And then I have this one. And this one contains all the half sheets that are pre-printed, so they're not just blank. I have this Get Focused one. Then I have my bill pay checklist. I have this this is pretty full. So then I have this memory keeping one, which I love using, but you can see I have an abundance of it. And then I have expense tracker, kind of an older version. Okay, that's that. So these are all pre-printed sheets, half sheets. Then in here I have lined, actually they're all the same. I fell in love with this paper, and so it's all the same. Actually, I have some dot grid back here of the black and white stripes. These I mostly use, I should show you. I should just stick this subject that's not really the subject of this video, I should stick it in here. Because I use those specifically for my washi catalog. I wasn't going to show you this, but I might as well. It reminds me of that. But this is my washi catalog, and as you can see, I use this dot grid paper. That way I can line up my washi, yet it's not lined so it won't interfere with the design of my washi. And my washi catalog is organized by color, by the way I have my washi organized in my storage bins. So I know if I want this washi, for example, then I'll go to my kind of Tiffany blue area and I'll look for this one. And then as I get more, I will add another page. And then it goes into green, and you know, it goes on to pink, and so on and so forth. So the reason why I did this is because, number one, I wanted to keep track of what washis I purchased so that I don't purchase duplicates. And also because I want to try each one of my washis, and quite frankly, the washi looks different on a white backing than it does on the roll because the washi is transparent. So this gives me a perfect indication of what my washi is going to look like on my planner. So whenever I'm planning for the week, I will go through here. For example, this week we're doing Womankind, and so I used this Lady Boss washi tape. But I'll go through and I'll just, if I like something, what I'll do is I'll take it out like this, and then I'll continue looking, and then say there was another one that I liked, because there actually was. Where is it? Let's see if I can find that same one that I was looking at this leopard, because it just, you know, just is to me a very womanly type pattern. So I pulled that, and I kept them in place, but I pulled them up, and then say I wanted to use, let's just say, for example, something from this sheet, even though that's not the case for this week's theme. But then I can go through and I'd be like, okay, I have that, I have that, and my other choice is this one. And then I kind of eliminate them and then put them back in. So that's how I plan. And then I'll go, depending on whatever I pick for my theme for the week or for whatever I'm doing, I will go get the washi out of my washi storage containers, and that's how I search for my washi instead of looking directly at the washi. And it also just looks really pretty. And you, like I said, you really get a great idea of what washi looks like. But anyway, so if I need another page for my washi catalog, I will go to my filler sheets and I will pull this one. That was a little side note bonus. Okay. And then this is the last classic size half sheet notebook I have, and this one has weekly sheets. So it has this style and it has this style. I believe that's the only style, yeah. Okay. All right. And then I have classic full sheets. These ones are all pre-printed, similar to the way I organized the half sheets. These are all pre-printed. Here's a by the hour, and then here's the social media pre-printed classic size, and then I have wellness, and then I have I can't remember which planner this came in, but I have that. I have projects from Miss Maker, and then I have these project sheets. So these are all pre-printed classic sheets that I store this way. Again, when I need one, I come and I pull it out and stick it in my planner. Okay, there's more. These are all gold foiled. So these are my pretty papers. So I have all my gold foiled, or foiled, these are silver foiled, my foiled filler paper. So these are kind of special. Ah, so gorgeous. Ah, what a beautiful book. Alrighty. Okay, so these are extension packs. So I had started with a classic planner, and so I did have this household extension pack in there, but when I converted to big, then this is now on the back burner. But I have it in case I need it. I can always make copies and scale it up for the big if I want to. But so that's in there, and then I have a Christmas planning extension pack in here that I'm going to use this coming holiday. And then I have a budget book in here, a budget extension in here, and I think that's it. I think the budget, let me see. Oh no, I also have dashboard extension pack. It's blank, it's undated dashboard extension pack. So these are all my extension packs. Nice and handy for when I need them. Okay, this one has lined, looks like it, oh, this is all, I think, white paper. So it's got grid, dot grid, more dot grid, and lined. Yep, that's what that is. Okay, and I love this cover. All right. And then the last for the classic size is this one. These are colored. So if I need a specific color for a theme in my weekly, then I will pull one of these so that it'll match. Okay. All right, and then the big. These are my big half sheets that are folded over like this. I have a classic binder as well, but these are for the big. They're all the same. Okay. And then these big half sheets are hourly. I think it's all the same. Yeah, these were on clearance, that's why I got them. So these are hourly. You never know when you need an hourly sheet if you're working on a project for the day and you have different times to juggle with. This is when I use that. And then I have these, and these are colored. So again, if my theme is pink, then I will pull a pink one. Okay, so these are colored big half sheets. And then these are my favorite. These are Happy Planner. This was a Happy Planner big note pad. So it had the rubber seal up here, and it was pre-punched. That's right, it was punched. So I took off the rubber seal and I just turned this notebook into a half sheet notebook because this is my favorite paper. Again, it was bound by a rubber seal here like a notepad, but I took them all off and then I put them in this ring bound storage notebook. So whenever I need one of these, I will just pull one out. And these are my favorite to use. I'm using one this week. My absolute favorite, because these are even bigger, even wider than a half sheet. So the half sheet I think goes to about here, and this is about an inch wider, and I just absolutely love it. So that's why I have so much of it, because it's my favorite half sheet, and I never want to run out. So I had to make a custom cover because it's not the regular half sheet size. Okay, so that's all the big half sheets. And then I have my big filler paper is in here. Actually, I think everything big is in here besides half sheets. So it's just filler paper, graph paper, and then I have back here, since I had some room, I have the rest of my year is in here. This is all unused in the future months that I will move to my current planner when the time is right. I just don't want these taking up space in my planner, so I took them out. And they're just stored back here because I had room for it, so that's where they are. That's their home for now. Okay, and then I just store everything on rings. I think it looks really pretty in the room. I love using the metal discs. I love making custom covers. And so I just store as much as I can on discs as far as planner supplies. So my tiny sticker books go in here, and see, I can just flip through. This is a really good on-the-go system because they all kind of stay together. They don't slide around in your bag and stuff like that. I just, so you can see this is even bent because I toss it around and kind of keep it in my bag. So this has all my tiny sticker pads. Okay, so it's just on rings, made a custom cover, and it says Happy Planner Tiny Sticker Books. I don't know if you can see that. All right, So then carrying on with sticker books, I have my Erin Condren designer sticker books in here. And they just look like this. So what I do, maybe I'll do another tutorial for this because right now I'm just doing the flip through of my sticker books. But what I do is I cut a very heavy piece of cardstock. This is about 120 pound. So I think it's like 297 GSM. Heavy cardstock. I cut it to size, and I leave room on the left and right margin. I cut it wider so that I have room for my hole punch, and then so I have a little tab, as you can see, to flip my pages. Because if you do it the same size, you're going to be kind of going like this, looking for where the next book is. So I have a little tab here to separate each book. By the way, these are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous books. I don't use them as often as I should, but I really should. But anyway, so these are my Erin Condren designer sticker books. They're all together if I ever want to take them with me. And then these are my Hobby Lobby sticker books. I love these, so I have them organized in here. I have several. Really super cute. Love using these. So if it's a different size book, then I put it in its own binder, okay? And then these are more fun sticker books. So these are just generic, in other words, meaning they're not Happy Planner. So I have these in here, a lot of Tuesday morning purchases, so even Hobby Lobby, so I have these in here, okay? Then I have Happy Planner sticker books. Now, let me explain this a little bit. So, the majority of my sticker collection is has been taken apart from all the books and has been categorized by subject. So, for example, alphabets, animals, icons, fitness quotes, just so on and so forth, boxes, decorative boxes, weekly numbers, what else, floral, just like that. So anyway, because I had so many sticker books that I was like, I really need these organized by category. I just can't do this. I can't flip through. However, I do have this binder. This is the only Happy Planner sticker book binder that I have, because these are my newest purchases that I want to become familiar with. And so I put them in here so that I can become familiar with them. They're new. And I can also just have some stickers on the go, because I can't take my giant categorized sticker collection with me anywhere. So I just have these if I go to a planner meetup and stuff. And then, you know, Happy Planner's always coming out with new stickers. So what happens is when I need more room in here, for example, if this gets too full, I will take out a sticker book that I'm very familiar with, and I will take it apart and file it with my categorized collection. And then I'll make room for a new book in here. That way I can become familiar with it, take it with me on the go. And that's kind of the system that I have. So I have the best of both worlds. I have them categorized by category or subject, and then I also have a set still bound in the book that I can flip through. I hope that makes sense. So that's that. Actually can fit. Actually, I did have 2 more books in here, and I saw my niece this weekend, and I took all my Happy Planner supplies that are available to go on the go. This was one of them, and she took 2 books. That's why this is so empty. So I got to replace them and put them back in here. Okay. And then I have my Happy Planner pre-punched journaling cards. So they're all in here, and they're in order by some type of color organization. So they're all in here. When I'm planning, I can look, okay, oh, I'm doing a teal. All right, I'll go through here. These all have some teal in them, and I'll pick one, and then I'll just pull it off and put it into my planner. So this is the way I store these. So you're probably familiar with these on the accessory pack. So I take apart my accessory pack because I take apart the stickers that are usually on top and I file them in my categorized sticker collection. I take the Post-it notes that are in the center and I have a little drawer on my planner desk full of different Post-it notes. And then I take these off and they get filed into this book so that they're all together. If I need a journaling card, I come here. Okay, so those are all on rings. Okay. And then I don't know how many of you guys use the Happy Planner washi sheets, but I love them so much. This is another great on-the-go collection of washi. So I have a lot of washi drawers full of washi rolls, and those aren't really convenient for me to take on the go. Now, every once in a while, if I know what my theme is going to be for the week and I'm going to a planner meetup, then I will go through my washi catalog, which I showed you earlier. I'll pull some washis, put them in a little bag, and then take them with me. If I don't, I'm not that organized and planned. I don't have the theme planned, for example. I'll just take these washi sheets with me. And I have a nice variety of washi that I can use on the go. They're all stored on here. This is probably how this whole organization process started, because I had these big washi sheets books and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're big, they're awkward, and they were just sliding all over, and I just didn't really know how to transport them. And so this is what started it all. I created this book of my washi sheet books. And then I just went crazy and put everything into books. So this is just great to take on the go. Same system, you know, made it a little bit wider than the actual book so that I had room for my punch and had room for a tab for me to be able to flip back and forth. Okay, so this is great for taking washi on the go. Okay. Okay, and then I have my... these are my sticky journaling cards. So these are these. Okay, you're probably familiar with. So at first I started organizing them like this, and I can see inside and I can pull them. I can just pull this right off if I want to use this sticker. And then I thought, well, I don't want them to get messed up. Now, so far they haven't gotten messed up, but I just got paranoid. So what I did, it's coming up here soon, I think. Hold on, let's see. So what I did is I started storing them in the sleeve that they come in. So now if I need one of these stickers, I just pull this out like this and I pull one off. So it is a little less convenient, but I just didn't want any corners to get bent up or anything. So now this is the way they're all stored. See, I can just flip through and I don't have to worry about the corners being tucked in of these cards. So I just flip through, you know, use what I want. Yeah, so this is the way I store these. They're all on rings. If I have a planner meetup, I can just grab one and go. So as you can see, I have two books because I ran out of space. See, these I worry. Okay, I don't want to smash them. Okay, so I have journaling cards and journaling cards book 2, and then you never know, I might have to go to a journaling cards book 3, but they look so pretty on my shelf like this. So pretty, like this. All right. And then lastly, believe it or not, we've gone through everything. I have my stamp sets. So the way these work, I'll start with Happy Planner ones. These are my Happy Planner stamp sets. So the Happy Planner brand. Okay, now the way I did this, as you can see, I'm using both sides. I did the same concept as, for example, the journaling cards that I just showed you, those stickers. The exception is, or the difference is, I laminated this sheet. And I laminated it so that my stamps will stick to it, okay? So this just has the top sheet that's pre-printed with the designs, and then my actual clear stamps. So if I want to use this one, I just peel it off and I use it. And it sticks back on. Let me put it in the right place, though. Okay, and then it sticks back on. So that's how these are on here. They're just kind of clinging onto the laminated sheet. Now for the lamination, I used the thinnest lamination possible, which is 3 mil, on a heavy cardstock. So, and then I punched it after I laminated it. Actually, I think I cut it after I laminated it too. Yeah, I laminated a whole bunch of just 8.5 by 11 sheets. I cut them down. I rounded the corners on the right-hand side. I do that to all my storage binders. I don't necessarily round the inside because you don't really need to. You're not going to get hurt, but I always round the right-hand side. Okay, so then these are all in here. Again, these are all Happy Planner brand stamps, and I have room for some more right there. Okay, so that's how those are organized. And then these are different brands. Heidi Swap, just a whole bunch of different brands, and these ones are planner related, so they're not decorative like flowers or butterflies and things like that. These are all kind of planner related, so I keep them in here because they're not Happy Planner, but they're planner related. I love these. Okay, so some of these, as you can see, I taped it down right here, and that's because for different makes and models, for whatever reason, these are not clingy and they will not stay on my sheet. So I just tape them on there, and I can flip up, as you can see, to get them off. See, they don't stick the way the Happy Planner does. But then this brand, whatever it is, it does stick, so it was fine. So again, all kind of planner related stamp collection. These are stuck on with tape because they would not stick otherwise. And these are not. Oh no, this is, yeah, these are. Oh, this one doesn't need to be because it actually sticks in place. I don't have to worry about that one. All right, so these are various brands, but planner related. And then these are various brands, but not necessarily planner related. I can use them in my planner, but they're more decorative, like that. Okay, and that's it. That's all 5,000 billion binders I have. So I hope you like that. If you need custom covers, I do make them and sell them. As a matter of fact, I've done all the work for these, so I can just reproduce them for you if you'd like. Or you can make your own. I encourage you to make your own too. It's so fun. It's not as, well, it is hard, but it's not, let's see, what's the word? It's possible. I've done all the homework. I know exactly how to do it. After many tries and errors and wasted paper and wasted laminating and jammed hole punches, and I've gone through all of it for you already. So I most likely will do a demo of how I do these custom covers so that you can start doing yourself. But it is, you know, it's not super easy, I would say, because when you are using foil, you have to use your inkjet for one part and a laser printer for the other part, and sometimes they don't line up and blah blah blah, and you got to do double-sided because you got to have a pretty inside, like I do here. So yeah, so that's what makes it cumbersome, but it is possible, and I love doing it. I love having custom covers. I love identifying what's in my binders, and maybe we'll stay tuned for that. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you soon.